Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, back with another 4K review. And in today's 4K review, we are taking a look at Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. This is my first time ever watching this movie, and to say it's weird is an understatement. Yeah, I just heard about the weird shit that's in here, and it made me question, picking up this release. But I saw it at Best Buy when I went, and I said, I gotta have it because I've never seen it before, and it's Stanley Kubrick, so you can never go wrong with Stanley Kubrick. So yeah, my thoughts on this film, like I said, it's really weird and really bizarre. It's about these hoodlums. The main hoodlum is Alex. They get into a lot of terrible crimes like rape, assault, battery, and murder, alongside other things. And once this one robbery/assault goes wrong and he kills this woman, he's the only one in the house, and so once he gets out, his hoodlums beat him. And once the cops come, he's the only one arrested. So he goes to prison for about 2 or 3 years, and then he gets into this program to where they release these convicts after a few weeks or few months of, being exposed to violence and crime, and it makes them not want to do those things anymore. And once he gets out, he sees violence and crime, and it really gets to him. And he pretty much just throws up and just doesn't want to do that stuff anymore, when he's released. But like I said, he sees all this stuff and all these people get to him. But yeah, this one guy takes him hostage who he previously assaulted his wife. So therefore, this man takes him hostage. And the thing that really gets to Alex is Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. So therefore, this man plays it, while he's locked in a room. And so he jumps out the second floor window, breaks his body, and then he goes to the hospital. And, during recovery, he starts to become his old self. And so, the movie ends after that, after, the people that messed him up, they look good on their part, because originally everyone was blaming them for the reason why he did all this. But yeah, it's just, I'm okay with only watching once, maybe once more, but I would never watch this with somebody because it made me feel uncomfortable, and to watch it with someone else would make me feel even more uncomfortable. So, but I'm glad I do have it in my collection. So, onto the packaging of this release. I did get this standard slipcover, so you get the same artwork on this regular case and on the back. It tells you the tech specs, which this is native 4K. It was shot in 35mm. The disc art, there is no disc art. It's just this orange for the 4K and the Blu-ray. It's pretty much the same thing. Just one is a 4K, one's the Blu-ray. So, yeah. So, onto the audio for this release. Like I've stated many times before, I don't have a setup. I don't have a surround sound. I don't have a Dolby Atmos setup or whatever. So, I don't have the time, money, storage, and space to do all that. So, yeah, I only watch and listen to movies from my TV speaker, which tends to do the job for me. And this was a really good release. I only had to turn it up a few times during the dialogue. But the music sounded nice and clear, and the dialogue sounded nice and clear once I turned it up. So no big complaints, because I always have my remote in my hand. So on to the video of this release. This is a 50-year-old film, so it's not going to look the best, but it honestly looks pretty good for its age. There are some scenes where the colors pop, when they're inside certain houses, during certain interior scenes. And the facial structure on some people, when there's close-ups, does look nice. You can tell it's a little dated because it is 50 years old. So I do recommend it for the video alone. If you've never seen this movie before, just know that there's some weird shit going into it. There's some scenes in here that I'm not entirely fond of, but yeah, I respect this movie more than I enjoy it, but that's not saying it's a bad film. It is a really good film. It's just not one that I'll ever tend to watch anytime soon or ever again. But yeah, I do recommend this. I think I picked it up for $24.99. Good price for this, because you do get a few special features. You get a couple on the 4K, and then you get a lot more on the Blu-ray. So as someone that never had this movie before, nice packaging, nice special features, good film overall, and I do recommend you picking this up. If it's not your type of film, I totally understand. So with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.